Hello out there, Internet Horde. Zombie Phil here, back with another episode of 7 Days in the Escape from Tarkov overhaul mod. I'm going to do some base fixer-uppering today, just because the base did actually take a bit of a battering with the Horde. They definitely did make it through all of my electrics and my blade traps. I didn't have a problem with defending them off from the base, but I do want to change inside there just a little bit. And yeah, so let's get to that. Change the shotgun back over to the right ammo that I'm working with on a daily basis. So it looks like I did go through like all of the AP rounds. Oh no, I've got 12 of them left. 19, sorry. 19. I want a little bit more of that. That gun's finished repairing. Did chew through a bit of that ammo, which I'm actually pretty happy about. I think I'm going to have to bring out the PKP on the next Horde night just to chew through a lot of this ammo. Right, let's get to the fixer-upper part of this. I need that tool. I'm going to take the mats with me that I'm going to need. Okay, that should be enough. Now, the first thing I want to do is I actually want to... Oh, that's a wooden floor. I'm lucky I've never busted through that by accident. One section of wood. Right, okay. Let me just get rid of these blocks. Okay, now you might be wondering why I wanted to get rid of those, and that's because I want to put in something like this. I want a little half divot that I can fall back into. Now, I'm fairly certain there is a corner piece. Like so. It's not what you meant to do, Phil. You want to press that one. There we go, and then we'd want just a half block, which comes under the standard shapes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. In like so. Now I should... Oh, I was... no, that's still right. I'll have a good line just over that bar there, and I can adjust my height over this line just by going up and down here. It'll give me a better line to the crawlers along here. I could have done it slightly differently by angling these sideways rather than forward, like the normal bars, but it should be fine like that. Did they... Little tags on here. That's mostly from cops. The other thing I want to do is I want to knock out these and replace them with full blocks, so I'll be right back. Okay, the reason for that is because the birds that come in from the side can actually see me through that that block, and they've been vomiting at me. So I thought if I just get rid of them, I will save myself time in having to repair them. Okay, slight slip on that one. Accidentally upgraded it all the way to steel, but oh well. Yeah, they've just had little bits of damage from the vultures that have been constantly spitting at them. Don't really need to upgrade the roof, I don't think yet. Minor damage at best. I did just think I actually need to remove that one, because they can actually use the flower beds just as much as I can. Just get rid of that spike. I think I'm going to try to put together some gun turrets. If I put them here and here, then an actual wandering horde. Must have been. We could actually get a loot bag down there, so... As for the replacements up here... One blade trap. One electric fence. I was going to say, I did bring a wiring tool, didn't I? That's not what you meant to press there, Phill. That one to that one. Now it is that one over to there. Now, I don't think I can actually see the one in there. No, I can't. Oop, wrong button again. I'll have to do that last connection from inside. Okay, so I think this is otherwise looking good. The base isn't taking that much damage. I'm not going to worry about those corner pieces because they can't see through the blocks either side of them. Does any of this need a repair though? No, we look good there. Yeah. I don't think I've seen anybody actually detonate on the stairs or anything, and this is probably just from me taking pot shots at the zombies. Let's go and get that loot bag, I guess. Right, the other little tiny project I wanted to do was just to finish upgrading the helipad. Right, that's done. We can grab the 4x4 out, the Jeep, the Hummer, and go and do something, I think, now. Maybe set up some ammo to craft. Helps when you put things in the right box there, Phil. Okay, I did put some water onto craft, and oh my gosh, look at all this good water. Definitely want to check to see if I can throw anything onto cook. Got some veggie stews. Actually, I get the sham chowders instead. Couple of spaghettis, sure. Steak and taters. Sure, let's do some pumpkin bread. And I think just loaves of bread. That should be good. We do have some more seeds here I can plant, so let's go and do that. Must have been some leftovers from the wandering horde. Pour them in. Pour those. And I guess a couple of those. Throw my knife on the ground like a nong. Okay, there we go. I can still hear some beating down there from somewhere, but I won't. Put those away. Now, do I have the mushroom spores? No. No, I don't by the looks of that. That's alright, let's get a coffee in. Let's get some tuna in, I guess. Need my Hummer out, along with half a stack of gas should be plenty. Okay, annoying sound from the concrete mixer as it makes a whole heap of sand and whatnot. Let's make more of that. Sure, let's make a heap of that. Oh, I guess I need those car batteries on me, so I can turn Q4 car batteries into ammo production materials. That one is match heads and drain cleaner. Let's make more of that. The hawk is for the shotgun, so let's make that. I can actually make lead car batteries, so I can turn lead and acid into gunpowder. Cool. Let's go the cellulose paper, powder. Actually, that's going to need a lot more fuel, isn't it? Yeah, that much should do. I'm probably going to get a screamer out of this. More forged steel from there. Okay, so... let's make 1,000 of those. Sorry about that annoying sound. I can actually grab... no, I don't want to waste too many more radiators. Okay, so that's all that done. I think we can just drive around and find somewhere to raid now. I will have to decide what ammo I'm making. Okay, there's a heap of ammo on the craft. Let's go exploring. I was going to go all the way over to that town, but I think I'll just hit over the next town over. Hit up the next town over. They're both about 1.1 kilometers away. Maybe I will try this one over here. Let's go and find something to do over here. Actually, have I hit up Grace here? You know what? Change of plans. I apparently have not hit up this Grace. Well, let's do that. I could use the, yeah, I could use the bacon. There we go. Probably not going to need the pickaxe too much here, but let's also, while I'm here, do a complete clear and take out all of the things I can make a decent amount of money off. Oh, these are actually good, because these are just pure iron and electrical components. Gun in the bag. What do these break down for? More iron and electrical components. I was mistaken. I am going to need the damn pickaxe. Just because these cages are so annoying to actually break through. Gotta get me the bacon. Brad Lumberjack with the loots for me. I was just thinking, I actually haven't done any nitrate mining in this playthrough. And there is a heap of dead bodies down here. Right, that's that part of the POI done. We can move through into the next area. I remember when this used to all just be concrete, but it is... I believe those are pellets of nitrate now. Yes, they are. Right, they're dealt with. Don't think those are the ones that you can break down for the acid, but I will. Pretty sure it is only those ones, and it only works if there's loot in them. Now, if I can remember correctly, it is yellow and then red. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sitting there breaking down all those switches. Right, they're dealt with. Control panel here is worth mechanical parts. Sorry, electrical parts. Okay, down into here, and if I can remember correctly, there isn't any zombies in this section. But this is where you make bank on this POI. Oh, that is actually clay soil. I was curious because most of the time sublayers are replaced with sand in the desert, but that's probably sand now. Yeah, that's sand now. Okay, let's keep pulling these machines apart. Gun bag under the stairs here for the TT-33. Right, let's gather up all of these poor unfortunate souls. I do have the asset book, apparently. Oh, I haven't actually read the supercorn recipe. Interesting. I don't need the hops. And I don't remember there being anything in there. No, but we do have 2 more machines here. Well, actually the conveyor belts. Okay, now we're going to go and see Grace. In a second, apparently I forgot some lights. Actually, did I even do any lights in here? There aren't any lights in there. Okay, cool. So that just leaves Grace, and we're going to test out the AA-12 against her. Okay, Grace dealt with. I wasn't expecting that to go that quickly. We can use the knife to harvest the stuff on the floor as well. Grace did drop me a nice, lovely red bag. Okay, rather than digging straight into that end loot right at this moment, going to duck up here and deposit all that so I have space. Okay, passing gas. Savage Country. Weapons bag. Ooh, STM-9. And 2 explosives magazines. The cracker book. These are becoming less and less good. Into the end loot for gunpowder, handgun parts, and another precision mod. And that's it. We're done. Let's get home. Right, here we are home. I'll just quickly skedaddle up the ladder here for a second. This isn't everything we got, but the 587 electronic parts worth 20 grand. The perception mod worth 4 grand by itself. And I don't think I managed to get... we got 59 mechanical parts, are only worth 2 grand. But yeah, that will... definitely boost our count. I can sell a good chunk of those. Let me just deposit everything I can here. quickly just go and grab the rest of the stuff from the car. That was 6 supercorn seeds, so that's bloody nice. I can use those to grow some supercorn. 16 animal fat out of all of the piggly-winks there. 4 more radiators to top me up on that stack. Bunch of ammo, and I'll quickly just get this in here. Okay, most of those guns I'm going to sell, except for this one, which does fire 9x19. We have so many 9x19 guns. I do need to... Yep, so look, I've got 2 of those. I actually have 3 of those. Okay, well, I can sell 2 of them, I guess, and just keep the tier 3. Got 2 of those, don't need the tier 4. Got 2 of those. So what I'm looking for is just having 1 of every gun. Don't need 2 of those. Apparently I had so many of those. Okay, there we go. I can downgrade the amount of guns that I had in that. They are all different. Nice. I will say this, that thing chewed through a lot of rounds. Like those T45 M1 rounds, it just ate those up. Yep, got enough TT33s and TT33 automatics that I can sell those ones. Sell the extra RSAS. Well, all the mods as well, but let's have a look what we got here to sell. Not too shabby. I can throw on an extra load of concrete now. Didn't have anything crafting in here. More ammo. Unfortunately, I think it's actually the bullet tips that's letting me down now. What can I make with you? I can only make 33 of these because I'm out of Hawk gunpowder. Yep, you definitely go through a lot of Hawk and Eagle gunpowders. Okay, what am I lacking? Apparently cellulose powder, which I did put a heap on, but I can make more. There we go. So yeah, I'm kind of just waiting for this now. I may actually, because that's going to take 57 minutes right there on that, which means I'm going to need more of that. Yeah, I'm probably going to need more, another, that is 556 by 45. I'll guess there. Ah, they were the wrong bullets. I use the M855 rounds. Yeah, I got a supply of those. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to look at making up a second chem workbench, I think, just to get in here, which means I'm actually going to have to pick that one up and slide it over one, which again, it's fine. Yeah, anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, hit a like on the video. If you want to come back and see more, remember to subscribe to my channel and come and get your zombie Phill. I'll catch us then. Bye.